Hey, all right, what's up, YouTube? What's going on, you guys? I just want to check in with everybody and come on and say what's up, and hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and everyone had a safe and good one. I know I haven't been on live for a little while, so I just want to come and update everybody and let everyone know I'm still alive and still posting stuff, and make sure you guys go and check all that shit out. So what I wanted to really say was, what up, Extreme Clean Carpets? How you doing, brother? Um, uh, what I wanted to say was, December 27th, which is tomorrow, um, I will be finding out if I'm having a boy or a girl. Um, yes, it has been a while, brother. Hey, what up, Q? How you doing, homie? Um, so I'm gonna find that out tomorrow. The reason why I want to bring it up is because December 27th was actually the day of my very first UFO sighting, my very first UFO encounter, which took place December 27th at around 6:30 in the morning, dude. Um, I was on my way to work, and uh, I was driving. There was like a little curve in the road and some fog and a bunch of trees, and I saw a bright light coming over the the top of the trees. And when it got over, I could see it was a black flying triangle with two red lights on one side and a hemisphere of light, which looked like liquid light. It's hard to explain, but that's what it looked like. And it floated over the road and floated right over top of me, and had a very crazy experience with it emotionally, and like the way it was like affecting my emotions like in intervals, and they were weird emotions that didn't make any sense. I was like, one second I was happy, the next second I was sad, the next second I felt embarrassed, the next second I felt jealousy. Like I was like feeling every emotion until I got left with love, and then I felt like I was in love with it, and it was breaking up with me or something when it started flying away. And you know, it really upset me and shit. But that started my whole experience with UFOs, and that date is uh, tomorrow um, will be 8 years, man. Holy shit, dude. 8 fucking years dealing with fucking stupid ass UFOs, dude. Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. That's why I just want to make sure everybody had a good, happy Merry Christmas, and everyone was safe, and hopefully they got everything they wanted. So, um, well, what up, Rat Face Gun? How you doing, homie? Uh, what up, Ivan? Scary. You know, it was not really too scary. I mean, it was okay. So I was really shook. I'm not gonna lie. I was shook for about half an hour, and when I say shook, I don't mean like I was scared, but like I was like probably like in shock or something. I couldn't drive. I was sitting there, just my hands were shaking and shit. I was stuck just sitting in the car for like half an hour, like just, I mean, it was so close and so insane. Like I was like, I didn't even know what the fuck was to think, you know. And yeah, before that, like UFOs was the last. I'd never even fucking thought about the fucking things, dude. You know. So I mean, it was a little scary. The emotions was really scary. Like the way it started affecting me, like these weird like 1 second intervals, you know. Um, but I don't know. I guess it's I guess it's something that happens with them, you know. But uh, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to find out if I'm having a boy or a girl. Um, I want a boy, which means I'm probably going to have a girl. So I guess we'll find out. Either which way, I'll be happy. You know, boy or girl, it don't really matter. Um, but you guys can help me out with this. This is what I'm thinking. So if I'm having a boy, I want to name him Osiris, and if I'm having a girl, I want to name her Andromeda. Either which way, I can show them that their name is in the sky. I can be like, see, that's your name in the sky, in the stars, you know? Pretty cool, huh? Right? I don't know, maybe. We'll find out. Let me see your comments, sorry. Telling us, seen something over Daytona Beach about a month ago, and it was out of the ordinary what you expect to see. Hey, what up, James? What'd you see, Ratface Scum? Something out of the ordinary. So, is it a UFO? What the fuck did you see? Ball of light? Secret military aircraft? Fuck, the sun's fucking bright, man. But if I face the other way, it's like terrible lighting for the video, so it's fucking stupid. You know, but sunlight always looks the best. I'm sorry, you guys' comments like kind of like disappear and shit like that, so it's fucking it's weird. Andromeda is very cool. Osiris, not so much for me. It's okay. Yeah, I like Andromeda too. So before, I wanted to name, if I had a girl, and this was years and years ago, I picked this name out. I wanted to name her Aurora Borealis. And just a couple days ago, I was with my dad, and he's like, you know, what do you want, a boy or a girl or whatever? And I was like, I don't know, whatever. He's like, have you picked out names? And I told him, and he's like, yeah, Aurora Borealis. He's like, that's pretty. He's like, you know, it'd be a good one, Andromeda. And I'm like, fuck, that sounded so good. I was like, God damn it, dude. You know, so I kind of just threw my Aurora Borealis out of the fucking, out of the loop, and now that's what I want is to name her Andromeda, if it's a girl. And a boy, like I said, Osiris, or Orion, either way. I mean, I guess it would be kind of cool. But I'm super stoked about that. What up, Gus? How you doing, buddy? He's saying Merry Christmas from England to everybody. Yes, from England. All right. Do you guys celebrate Christmas in England? I don't know. Maybe you don't, dude. I always... No, I know you guys do. But I mean, like, I always think it's funny when motherfuckers, you know, I'm like, oh, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? They're like, well, dude, I live in fucking Ireland. We don't have Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh, yeah. That's true, huh? So, I got a, Merry Christmas from the hospital. Cyrus, why the fuck are you in the hospital, dude? Oh, Matt Gray, green light, silent, then shot up within a split second. Well, yeah, that doesn't seem fucking normal, dude. I guess it's gonna be a girl. Hey, what up, Dinkin? How you doing, homie? Chest pains. Oh, fuck, dude. You take some of that nitroglycerin. That's what you need, man. Been there since last night. Dude, you went there on Christmas? That sucks. Holy shit, dude. Fuck. Yeah, that sucks. Going to the fucking hospital on Christmas. Fuck that, dude. Hopefully they gave you some good drugs. Make it worth your fucking while, you know, shit. I got some, you want a burrito? I got a new video coming out. Hopefully I will get loaded up. It probably won't get loaded up until tonight. But should be pretty cool. And very merry. I'm smoking a big joint of homegrown. Fucking awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Merry fucking Christmas. Yeah, so make sure you guys look out for the new video coming out. And oh my God, there is a UFO behind you. What? Yeah, I think I saw it. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. Hey, what do you know? Saddam McCoy Jam, awesome name. UFO proof. What up, Saddam? There's a UFO. No, I wish. Did you follow all this stuff that happened at Gatwick Airport last week? Yeah, the drones that shut it down. Is that what you're talking about? I think he's talking about the drones that shut down the airport. I could be wrong. Um, yeah, supposedly a drone. Okay, so yeah, that's what he's talking about. I thought this was interesting only because in the first report they came out and they're like, oh yeah, they went and arrested the motherfuckers. They like arrested them. Then they came out and said not only was it not them, they're not even sure it was drones. How are you not sure it was drone? Motherfucker, did it look like a fucking drone? They arrested a local hobbyist on a bunch of bullshit. Of course, dude. You know, fucking, I mean, it really sucks, dude. I'm afraid, sometimes I wonder if, like, certain things aren't set up to try to, like, restrict people from having drones. Like, the one dude who flew the drone over the White House, people do this shit over airports and stuff. They're going to start going to be like, oh, fuck all this. And they're just going to, like, highly regulate it. And you have to get, like, a pilot's license and shit. And, you know. They will get 5 years if caught. Big whoopee. Shit, 5 years. Fuck. You think that's big whoopee? Yeah, that's 5 fucking years, dude. Holy shit, like that. Drone false flag, right? You know. Um, a lot of people thought that guy at the White House was me. It wasn't. Whatever, Cyrus. Okay, if it makes you feel better, sure. It wasn't you. All right. We all know it was you, Cyrus. All right, just fucking admit it. um. uh. Okay, so I there's I wanted to do this yesterday, but I'll just do it. I'm guess I'm just doing it today or whatever. But um, for uh, for my Patreons, for everyone who's you know part of my Patreon group or whatever, um, I've spoken about this just on a couple different occasions that I was in a documentary about UFOs fucking while ago, and I'm going to be putting that video up on for the patrons and shit. So um, I know, like, any of the people who've been watching or been a part of the channel for a while probably heard me mention it. Maybe. I don't really talk about too much or whatever, but for all the patrons, I will be posting that. So if you guys want to see that shit, if you guys want to see the UFO documentary that I was in, this was years before UFO proof. I didn't, I didn't even have my fucking triangle tattoo yet. So that was fucking, yeah, that was fucking while ago, dude. um, uh, what up, the Mexican? I seen it. Awesome. Uh-oh, only a drone, or is it that public misinformation film, right? Um, yeah, so make sure you guys go and check that out. Mike, you motherfucker ain't never seen it. Bullshit, dude. I fucked my dog in the ass bestiality. Hey, man, awesome fucking name, dude. I mean, don't give us a hint or anything, but sometimes you need to fuck a chicken. I don't know. Merry Christmas, Talia. How you doing? Look at that big, bright UFO behind the clouds. Motherfucker. Where is it? Look at that, dude. Look at that motherfucker. Right fucking there, right behind that fucking cloud. Gotta go for all you who are serious about UFOs. Read Allies of Humanity briefings free online. Long story short, not they are not benevolent. They are basically the mafia from the universe. They're here now. I don't I don't know how you let me I'm just gonna just straight the fuck up, all right? um, as soon as someone claims that they know the agenda, they're full of shit. All right. And that's a piece of advice for everybody. All right. As soon as a motherfucker starts claiming that they know the agenda, all right, bullshit. They're full of fucking shit, dude. You know. I mean, fuck, dude. The thing is that like even with me, I've had really close encounters with UFOs, dude. A couple feet away, I could have touched it if I wanted to, um, but I don't pretend that I know anything about what was going on inside the UFO. Um, the thing is that when you see a real one, you know it's alien. Like you can feel that it's alien, that it's extraterrestrial. You can fucking sense it, you feel it, but you don't actually know. So to go beyond that and say, yeah, I know the fucking agenda and that they're bad, or they're no, you fucking don't. No one fucking does. uh yeah, so and to say hello to Smooth Virus mom. She's here. Hey, Cyrus's mom, Smooth Virus mom, how you doing? Merry Christmas. um Hopefully your son doesn't have any more chest pains. um if we're lucky, he'll get a kidney stone. Yeah. Give him one of those, dude. And then when he's done, give him an enema. That's what he needs, an enema. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, okay, don't read it. It's not my book. Um, uh, all 20 are here. Yeah, they are, Daryl. All 20 of them, dude. um, oh, Ilkin Easy. I have no idea what that means, dude. Is that what is that? Fucking Persian? I don't know what the fuck he's speaking. Was that fucking Sumerian? A coffee enema, right? Um, what up, evil father? How you doing, buddy? We're discussing UFOs and aliens as normal, but well, that's what we usually do. But I'm kind of just updating everybody because it's Christmas, and so I'm just kind of like bullshit, and then sharing some other stuff, talking about the UFO video I'm getting ready to post tonight, and what I'm going to do. If I'm going to have a boy or a girl tomorrow, I'm going to find out. So that's going to be cool. Um, what up, Z-Rax? How you doing, buddy? Doing good? Lady presents lads. Watch your language. Oh yes. Neo UFO. Missed the first minute. Were you talking about your first UFO encounter? I remember most of them, but not the order of when you saw them. Yes, I was talking about my first encounter. In fact, Neo UFO, what I was saying was my first UFO encounter actually took place December 27th, 2010, at around 6:30 in the morning. And so tomorrow will be my 8-year anniversary of dealing with these motherfucking UFOs, dude. Yeah, that's another thing. We're telling lies to each other, evil father. It's super fun. Yeah, it's just coming here and just make up bullshit. That's what we like to do. um, yeah, so that's all. That's really all. Um, Also, yeah, go and support me on Patreon if you want to see that documentary. It's fucking stupid. But I know I've talked about it in the past, but I've never posted or anything like that, but I figured, yeah, you know what, fuck it, let's do it, dude. So evil father said, it's cool, I'm a good liar. Fucking rock and roll, baby. Is she a lady of the female type? that's that's fucking funny, dude. Is she a lady of the female type? Does she have a vagina? um Yeah, I think that's basic. I think that's basically it. Um, yes, definitely smash that thumbs up button. Share the fucking videos. Uh, if you guys don't know, for anyone who's watching this or seeing UFO proof for the first time, I unlike most UFO channels, I'm actually a real UFO experiencer. Um, I'm also a comedian and a writer and stuff like that, and so I like to make little skits and jokes. Also, I like to tell it how it is. I'll call anybody out, and I don't give two fucks about it. And I cuss a lot when I post videos on UFOs because they piss me off sometimes. Um, I had an issue with somebody a couple days ago who was seeing my channel for the first time. He was saw a video or something from Third Phase of Moon that I was on, and came over to check it out. And let's just say, like, you know, and you guys know I love the boys to death, dude. You know, they're great friends of mine, but their fans fucking hate me, dude. It's so funny, man. Like I did a video with them, and it happens anytime. Like I do a video with them, I'll do a video with them, and then I'll get like a shitload of subscribers will subscribe in a single day. And then over like the next day or two, it'll fucking drop. It'll fucking drop like a ton, dude. It's fucking funny. Because they're like, oh my God, listen to this guy. You know, wow, fuck, dude. It's so fucking funny, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see. Love where you live, brother. It looks to be good geography. You North Americans have so much damn land. Yes, we do, Gus. My first human encounter, should I run? Nah, Daryl. You'll be okay. Just hang out with us for a little while. Yeah, it is pretty out here, isn't it? Kind of. They can't handle the truth, right? That's right, man. Let's see here. I have a bunch of different how's that look? What does that get you for Christmas? Gots to know. I got a new mouse, and I think that was it. I didn't ask. I didn't really want anything. You know, I just wanted to, you know, get the kids shit. I don't need a present, dude. My present is having a baby. And this old-timey, I feel like a tornado should come and suck me up to Oz, like when I'm in this kind of film. There we go. They can't handle the proof. Aha, that's even better. See, like with this filter, I feel like I should assassinate Kennedy. You know? I can light it for you if you want. Ooh, yeah. Cheers. That's dry leaf tobacco, straight from Richmond, Virginia. Procter & Gamble. I love them. Too many additives. Good tobacco, baby. Excuse me. Virginia is for lovers. That's what I call a close encounter. Damn right, Adam. You look like you're about to face off with Tuco and Angel Eyes at Sad Hill Cemetery. What the fuck is that? Fucking, oh god damn it! I fucking hate it when I don't get a movie reference because I make them all the fucking time. That's another thing. Anyone who watches my channel, I make skits and there's a lot of funny stuff that I do in my videos, and if you listen closely, I just drop fucking movie references all the time. What a great girl. I know, right, Dinkum? Isn't she? She's awesome. Hey, what up, Scratch? Merry Christmas, brother. Baby, everyone says Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you, baby. Yes, would you please? Thank you. Tobacco, don't forget. Shit. Let's see here. King Alpha, I just got out of jail. What? Sweet. Fucking rock and roll, buddy. Good. God, fucking glad you're out. Think Clint Eastwood. What? I have no idea, dude. Hi, ma'am. I beat my case. Good, dude. Fucking awesome. What they get you on? Public drunkenness? How'd you beat your case? Were you not drunk? Shit. Okay. I'll tell you guys a story. All right. So not shoplifting again, mate. That's funny. So when Money Talks, that's what it's from. Oh, you got money. You got it out. That's all you got out of it from fucking money. Sweet, dude. He gave the judge a quart of bourbon. Yeah, dude. Um, so when I lived in Indiana as a teenager, I was um, so bad and different. You know, I came from Vegas, dude. Moved to a small, tiny town, and it was so bad that they charged me. The city charged me with being a menace to society. All right, so that's a legitimate charge. It's an actual fucking charge. So I got charged with being a menace to society, which meant anytime a cop stopped me, if there was a friend, one of my homies with me, they would get charged for visiting a common nuisance, and they would get ticketed. Like they were like, you can't even have friends, dude. I'm like, fucking assholes, dude. You know. Hey guys, how's it going, Bruce? It's going good, Mr. Me. Merry Christmas, buddy. Dennis the Menace. King Alpha, can I come with you? What's the greatest Westerner of all time? I met King Alpha said I met some really cool people in jail. I think I want to go back. Yeah, that always happens, dude. Anytime you're in jail, like, you know what? Anytime you go to jail, you always meet the best weed hookups, dude. Like there's fucking like a ton of weed hookups in jail. It's great. Sergio Leone? Who the fuck is that? Set it up for New Year's. We'll use Uber. That's fucking funny, dude. When did you get out of jail? Did you get out of jail fucking like today or like on Christmas? Or hopefully you got to be there for Christmas, man. You know, or got to be home for Christmas. They have the best weed in jail, right? Exactly, man. You know. Hey, what up, Derek? How you been, homie? Doing good? I'm fucking high, dude. Dude, got fucking bowls fucking kicking my butt, dude. Oh. I mean, that tobacco was that bowl of tobacco was fucking tasty, man. Yeah, I think that tobacco had to be like 18, 19% THC or something. Somewhere around there. They're all smoking a drug called Spice in UK jails. Bad stuff. Oh yeah, dude. Spice. They had it out here for a while. Um, so um, Savannah and I, or she, needed some. We were out of weed, and she called up her friend and was like, "Hey, um, yeah, I got some weed. I'll come and bring you guys some. You know, like a dime bag or whatever." And she came and brought it to us, and then we got up and like we smoked some like right before we went to bed, you know, so we kind of just passed out. But we got up in the morning and to smoke, and we smoked a bowl, and I'm just sitting there, and like we're just in there like nothing, and all of a sudden I fucking spring up. I'm like, holy shit, dude. I'm like, this isn't fucking weed, dude. It's like, you remember that shit? I was like,
that's spice.
I'm like, this isn't fucking weed. That's fucking spice. And she's like, what? I'm like, dude, I know fucking spice. God damn it, this is fucking spice. So, and it was totally fucking spice. It was good though, dude.
She still says it wasn't. I think she didn't know what she was.
She didn't know what she was talking about, dude. It was fucking. It was fucking. It was good, dude. It was that's. I'm like it was some good fucking spice. Yeah, we still finished it. It's like, you know, like we're not spice smokers or anything. We smoke weed, but we were still like, well, yeah, tobacco. Oh, yeah, tobacco. We smoke tobacco. So, but yeah, um. Light pollution must be zero there. Well spotted, man. What's he saying? At night, you can probably see a ton of stars there. Looks like a great place for sky watching. Adam, yes, actually, as a matter of fact, it is. The skies out here, if you guys can see, are fucking gorgeous. In the desert, it's unfucking believable. Like, when there's no clouds or whatever, you see the Milky Way clear as fucking day, dude. Like it's a big fucking stripe. You see every fucking star. I mean, it's nuts. In fact, the sky watching is super cool. Like I have a. You see my old camera here, dude. Yeah. Oh, bam. There we go. This little camera is all fucking, you know, it's controlled by a computer inside. I have it set up on the tripod out here. It actually uses infrared lasers that emit right from the sides of it. They're laser beams. So like when you have night vision, you know, you usually have an infrared emitter, which will emit infrared photons or whatever. Your eyes don't see it, but it lights. You know, the camera can pick it up. And this one, instead of, most of the time in night vision, the infrared emitter is incandescent. So the photons are incoherent and they spread out everywhere like an incandescent light bulb would. But in this camera, it's different. They come out in lasers. So the infrared is, the laser's focused for a fucking distance, you know, and the camera actually has a 36 times optical zoom, you know, which is great. I mean, the 36 times optical zoom is fucking incredible, dude. It's great. And then and then the computer has a built-in electronic doubler for it. So it looks fucking great. So I use this to sky watch, man. I can zoom right in on planes or whatever at night. You know, I catch all kinds of cool shit with it too. Gus wants to know, Daryl, how old are you, buddy? Is there any stoned aliens? Fucking right here, man. I mean, no. Definitely not, dude. Trust me, dude. Aliens got fucking good weed, man, and awesome fucking space coke, and some fucking moon ecstasy. Shit, you gotta fucking try it, dude. Fuck me, dude. Um, yeah, you ain't got down until you smoked an 8 ball of comet crack. All right, that's when fucking trust me, dude. Aliens, they know. All right, you smoke an 8 ball of fucking comet crack, you fucking that's it, dude. It's on, man. Fuck to the moon for real, dude. uh, Space Coke. That's right. Dinkum knows what's up. Um, Could that camera be set up as a meteor cam? Would it make a good live stream during a shower? Mr. Me, that's so funny that you brought that up. I wanted to fucking do that. As a matter of fact, I did have the camera set up for the Gemini meteor shower, and I did catch a bunch of fucking meteorites, man. And so I'm gonna fucking. I've been putting it together. I have to go through so much fucking. It's all night. It was running all night, dude. So I have to go through fucking like all night footage, and it's hard to watch it going in fast forward because the meteors are so quick that you'll miss them a lot. So like I have to watch it, a little fast forward a little faster than normal speed, but it's still basically it's going to take fucking 8 hours to go through all of it. But I've already got a bunch, so hopefully I can and the thing is I might be able to get at least a number of them on the video tonight that I'm going to upload. So I think I'll just add those on there too. So Daryl Kirk, I want to believe, but let me tell you something, Daryl. I didn't give 2 fucks. Okay, I was a fucking stand-up comedian, dude. I opened for Ron White and fucking, dude. I mean, I was on the road for fucking ever, and like I didn't give 2 fucks. Like UFOs was literally the last fucking thing I was ever even thinking about, and then when you find out that it's real, it's so unbelievable. It's so confusing to you. That it throws your whole world like off balance. And a lot of times you lose your shit. And there's so many people in the UFO world who are completely fucking crazy, who actually saw something, but they lose their shit because you see something and you're like, oh my God, when you see a real UFO and you're like, oh my God, the legends are true, like it's actually real. When you see that, then all of a sudden you're like, well, if that's real, then everything can be, all of a sudden everything's fucking real. And then you just go down the rabbit hole, and it's so rare that people can go down it and pull themselves back. I got lucky, but I fucking make it a point to warn everybody since the day I started UFO Proof, to warn everybody that shit will fucking happen. I was like, what? You will down that fucking rabbit hole if you don't contain yourself. Ooh. Shit. Oh. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Got Philip Morris caught me by the boo boo. Motherfucker. Yeah, nothing to see here. It's just a fluke. Okay? It's just a fluke. Oh. Oh. Oh fuck. What were we talking about? Fuck. Oh, oh man. Ooh, I need a fucking cigarette. Oh shit. Ah, Franco's playing the flute too. Excellent, brother. Play that funky music, white boy. Ah, or brown boy, whatever the fuck. uh, no, I'm fine. Don't call 911, you guys. I'll fucking make it, dude. Oh, thank you, baby. God, she's a sweetheart. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, I love you. Thank you, baby. Oh. Shit. All right, so, Kyle, do you go to Alien Con? I was going to go to Alien Con last year, and and I couldn't, and I'm hoping I would like to fucking make Alien Con this year. Um, yes, there are a number of different events that I've gone to or whatever. Uh, you guys got the thing is like uh, I've been doing UFO proof for a couple of years, but like I said, my first sighting happened December 27th of 2010, so 8 fucking years ago, and uh, that whole time, like UFOs have been like involved in my life. Like all of a sudden, like it totally took over. And so there's a bunch of other stuff with UFOs um, that came before UFO proof and shit like that. So, you know, ever have missing time? Um, Maybe, you know. No need to get PC here. White boy is allowed. What up, Nick? Black Latino. Well, okay, yeah, that's why I said brown though. So I'm like, yeah, play that fucking music, white boy. Oh, well, brown boy, because you know, I don't know. Okay, if you so fucking black that you fucking Wesley Snipes looking motherfucker, I don't know. Fuck, dude. Franco, I always assumed you were more like a Sinbad looking motherfucker. I don't know. Maybe that is that your kind of complexion? I don't fucking know. Maybe. Oh my God, Kyle's on. Happy Christmas, everyone. Yeah, hell yeah, Paul. That's right. I had to come and say what's up to everybody. I did. I was thinking about doing it yesterday, but I'm like, well, it's Christmas, man. I don't fucking bug anyone on Christmas. Fuck. Although I bet you fucking nobody was doing shit just like me. I probably should have. uh. Oh shit, they hooked you back up to the cardiac monitor? Oh well, fuck, that sucks, dude. My first sighting was a couple of years ago. No shit, Shockwave, what happened? Oh, it was a triangle. Mine too. No shit. I'm going for hypnosis, man. I had a horrible experience in 91. Put me on the streets for 2 years. No shit, Gus. Yes, Ish. I fucking knew it, dude. I fucking called it, Franco. I could just tell. See that shit? I've never seen Franco. I don't know what he looks like. I know of him. I know about him, and in my mind, that's what that was his complexion. I don't know. Careful with hypnosis. You can wind up with false memories. That is true. Adam, you're an abductee. No shit, dude. That fucking man, I couldn't even imagine being fucking abducted. Fuck that, dude. Yeah, I mean that'd be so fucking hard to deal with. And another thing, I wonder how many people like might get abducted and go their whole lives and never know. You know, uh, and I mean I've questioned it for myself. I've questioned it. I mean, because just of weird circumstances. But the thing is, there's not even a fucking glimmer of fucking any kind of memory of anything like that. All right. There are some weird things where I'm like, okay, this doesn't make sense. You know, I'm like, something's fucking not right. But as for like recalling anything, I don't even have like, you know, like I would never. So I'm like, that I could see how. I wonder if that could happen where there are people who could get abducted and would go their whole lives and never even know. Yeah, I mean, like, uh, and you know, I'm not saying that I've ever been abducted. I don't think I have been. You know, I'm just saying that uh, having experiences with UFOs as close as I have, and like the shit that was happening, where like there's like this weird connection with them, and it's like they kind of I don't know, like if they realize like that people like will get obsessed with them or whatever. I don't know if they like pick out certain people for a certain amount of time just to study them and watch them, just like you would an animal or something, and collect data on them, and what it does to that person. Um, and I don't know if like if it subconsciously would happen when it, the feeling for wanting to, you know, like needing to see them, or like I'm supposed to go see them, you know, like I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna go see a UFO. It would be like the weirdest fucking feeling, and I would just go to wherever. Like I didn't know where I was going, but I knew. Like I would be driving, and sometimes I would pass the road that I knew. I was like, oh wait, I got to back up. This is the road, even though I've never even been over there. I've never been on either of these roads, but I just knew. I'm like, oh, this is the road right here, and then it would just be a spot. I'd be like, oh, that's it, and I would see UFOs, and I wonder if, you know, were they making me feel like that to come out and see them because that's what it felt me, or was it that maybe my subconscious was wanting to see them again or something, and I was doing it to myself subconsciously, and the UFOs would appear just coincidentally, or you know, maybe they predicted it or knew, or I don't know. It's, you know, that's the thing. Like, you know, I don't pretend to know. I would like to, and that's the problem. So many people pretend to know, and that's where you fuck up. That's where you lose everything. Is when you start pretending to know, because when you pretend to know, then the truth goes right fucking by you, goes right out the window. You stop looking for it because you've already found it. You know, and so you might not get as much uh, factual data as you like, or as other people in the field claim to have, or whatever. But the little amount of factual data that you do have is worth 10 times the amount of bullshit data that everyone else gets, you know? So I say, like, it's not important. It's okay to debunk fucking UFO videos. It's fucking totally fine, man. Debunk out if it's fake, debunk it. It's totally fine, because all you need is one, you know. So yeah, it's fucking. But it's interesting how it affects you. Like, you know, uh, like you would want to go out and see them, like see a UFO, and see all kinds of weird fucking, and yeah, it is true that weird, like, kind of paranormal stuff happens. And not everyone knows I do not believe in ghosts. I'm not a ghost guy. I don't fucking believe in crops. I don't believe in shit, dude. You know, I'm skeptical on everything, and but there was paranormal stuff that happened to me. So like just one thing really sticks out, that my sister, my niece, and my sister's ex-fiance were in the downstairs living room in the kitchen. And the living room can see right into the kitchen, and there was a cabinet door open, and there was some Nestle Quick, like a big thing of Nestle Quick that was in the back of the shelf. And I saw it when it fell out of the shelf, but it came from the back of the shelf all the way to the front, then out of the shelf and fell down. And my niece and my sister were in the kitchen because Dan and I were in the living room, and I saw it at the very last second. And but they were in the kitchen, and they both said, "What the fuck was that?" And they were like, "Mom," and Candace was like, "Lydia, did you guys?" They're like, "Did you see that?" Talking to each other, and then they turned to us, and I'm like, "What the fuck was that?" And they're like, "The Nestle Quick came out from the back of the cupboard all the way out, and fell down, dude." It was spooky as fucking hell, man. And that was right when all the shit was going down. Like the fucking probes were coming to the house like fucking crazy. Like, they were coming within feet of me and shit. Like it was nuts, dude. Like, uh, man, it was fucking crazy, dude. Um, I seen something shining back from the sky. It wasn't moving for over an hour. Um, totally agree. There's nothing like seeing one live and in person. Oh, that's fucking right. Um, Yo, I'm getting my apartment fixed. Got a spare room. Come visit me in NYC. Yeah, no fucking way. Oh wait, you guys just legalized weed, huh? That's fucking right, right? Bronco, I might come say what's up, dude. Shit. Um, I can't get in the U.S., man. Debunks have to be done to get rid of the crap stuff. That's right, Q. Fuck. Um, I was at his Manhattan studio. I'm sorry, trying to read you guys' comments. Franco saying, and Adam, I was the youngest founding member of Harold England's group called Space in the day we 13 at the time. Oh, I was 13 at the time. Sorry, just trying to read you guys' your comments and shit. Um, uh, yeah, Shockwave is saying, I see a lot here in Cali. Oh yeah, I bet, dude. Adam saying, I knew Hopkins, so he must be talking about Bud Hopkins, if that's what he was talking about, having a session in his studio. He must be talking about Bud Hopkins, the painter who who works with abductees and does hypnosis with them. The thing is with Bud Hopkins. Okay, so they don't really know enough about hypnosis. I think to really, um, truly claim anyone could have a doctorate in it. Like um, I don't think hypnotherapists actually have like. I don't think there's like a doctorate for it. There's no PhD for doing hypnosis. I think anyone can be a hypnotherapist, really. um, and so with Bud, he had like a real negative outlook on abductions, and uh, it's so like there was kind of a bias to all his um, like the people he would work with. Like a lot of people he would work with, their experiences were terrifying for him. And then on the other end, you would have John Mack, who didn't believe, but who actually went the opposite way and was like, no, I think they're all like good experiences that people don't understand. And he went like the opposite way with it, which I think is wrong too. But I don't think either one of them were like. I don't think a person can be like a doctorate hypnotherapist. Uh, I think anybody really can be, but I mean, I know it does affect people. It is a real phenomenon, But uh, I would be really, and that's the thing, just like Cyrus was saying, that it could help plant false memories. Also, okay, like say this. Let's say for a second that I was abducted. Let's say that happened. What if it was a terrifying experience, like people who go and see Bud Hopkins claim, and they say, and it was absolutely terrifying. And so, what happens if I went in and saw a hypnotist, and then all of a sudden I went from having no memories of it to having memories that are terrifying? How would it affect my, relationship with UFOs and researching and investigating? I mean, would I fucking start hating them and shit like that? And would I resent it? And would it change my whole outlook? Because I have like a totally, you know, like this indifferent, a positive indifference to to UFOs. So, uh, proof. There is a bias in ufology. It's a science. We literally had this fall on us and didn't know what to do. Mistakes were made, but so were breakthroughs. Absolutely. Um, that's the truth. And really, it's all trial and error, really, because you got to think. How can you discount anything once you've seen the visitors? You go from a geological solar system to a biological solar system. Right. Really, it changes. I mean, it would change everything. Now, I've never seen an alien. I don't know if extraterrestrials actually exist for a fact. I believe UFOs are extraterrestrial. The ones that I've seen, I believe that they are. I'm 99% sure that they are extraterrestrial. Um, but it's impossible to be 100%. So, I'm not gonna make that fucking claim and try to pretend to know shit that I actually fucking don't. You know, but um, and they just publicize our mistakes and omit our successes. Correct. You know, the thing is that as I don't think for a second that um, where is feeble and uh, defenseless as people think or scientists think. Uh, I think like any intelligent species um, that came here and seen us or was able to travel to other planets or whatever, um, I think they would recognize instantly how incredibly intelligent and advanced we are, and I think that we are definitely we're definitely like on the fucking we're definitely on the playing field with them. We might not be we not may not be the Jordan, all right. We might not be fucking LeBron, but what, dude? Uh, but I'd be like a fucking Patrick Ewing, you know. Maybe no, fucking Matumbo. I mean, not the best, but fuck. um, so like I don't know, like if ETs had the ability to um, anesthetize a person's mind so they don't remember something, um, and we've developed a technique to actually break that ability of theirs. It shows, how capable we actually are, So, uh, Cuvid's making an excellent point here. He's saying, according to some people, we can pee in a hat and throw it over them and it will fuck them up. That is absolutely fucking true. you know? Um, and it's funny, Cuvid saying that, and there's, how many people who are going to see this and be like, what the fuck are they talking about? Um, that is a statement from Phil Schneider, the guy who claimed to have killed 2 gray aliens in the underground base at Dulce, which killed 68 Delta Force American soldiers. Uh, so, this, literally, this is what he had fucking told his fucking wife. She's like, well, the first time he told me, it was uh, he threw pee on them because they're allergic to the ammonia, and there was a bunch of crystals in the cave, and then the story kept changing because he's a fucking pathological liar, all right? That's why. So of course the shit kept fucking changing, you know. But that's actually that's a fucking quote straight from his fucking wife, man. So, you know. Um, they look like scrawny neck punks to me. Poke them in their big black eyes. Fucking right, Daniel. That's what I'm saying, dude. With this Walter PPK, a British weapon, right? And not only that, not only did he have a British weapon on him, but he's in a fucking spacesuit with a weapon for some fucking reason. And then not only that, but unfortunately for Phil, he didn't know that in America that no one in any of the branches of the military except for the National Guard are allowed to carry weapons on United States soil. All right, it's written into the fucking Constitution and in the laws and shit. It's to prevent a fucking military from being able to take over. All right, so our founding fathers like wrote this shit in there. So the military, no one here in American soil, none of the military carry weapons. They can train. They train with them during training and shit. But there's no fucking there's no Marines. There's no Navy SEALs. There's no any military on American soil carrying around weapons. All right. It would be insane to see any military in America with weapons. Like to see that, during Katrina and shit is fucking. That shit's unheard of out here. You know, it doesn't fucking happen. You know, like when I went down to Mexico, there were all kinds of military walking around with weapons. I'm like, this shit's fucking crazy, you know? Because I've never seen shit like that. We don't have that out here. They're not allowed to have weapons. But he, not being in the army, being a pathological liar, didn't fucking know that when he made that bullshit story up, you know? So he's like, oh yeah, we had the Delta Force out here. No, you fucking didn't. They're not allowed to have weapons, you dipshit. It would have been the National Guard, but you don't fucking know that shit because you're over. Simple as that. I'm on a Mexican radio. Let's see here. Kayer Rajput is saying, well, I asked them about time traveling. What do you mean? Let me get up to this other comment. Finding one and sightings are 2 different things. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, yeah, definitely. Aliens can probe you in your poopy hole. Alvin, of course they can. I mean, what? I'm sure they could if they wanted to. You know? I'll tell you this, dude. If it meant I got to know that aliens were a fact, I'd take a probe. I'd take a couple probes. I'd suck an alien dick. Fuck. If I knew for 100%, I'm like, dude, these aliens are gonna let me walk on their UFO. They're gonna fucking fly me around Jupiter and shit. And all I gotta do is like take it in the booty hole. I mean, it would suck. You know, I wouldn't be proud. All right. Well, I might be, you know, because I'd be the one motherfucker who actually knew. I'm like, yeah, yeah, I actually know. Nah, I think I'm going to stand up for a little bit, but I think I'd take one. just to find the fuck out, dude. Phil was a crazy dude, maybe a schizophrenic, not maybe. Okay, he was a fucking paranoid, delusional schizophrenic, dude. He was absolutely, completely pathological and schizophrenic, out of his fucking mind, crazy. Yeah, dude. He had complete delusions of grandeur and shit, dude. He was out of his fucking mind. If it would help you quit smoking, would you let an alien poke you? Uh, to quit smoking? Hmm. Sure. Why not? You got to wonder why this world they would have to erase part of someone's memory. There's got to be some strange reason, you know. Uh, Gravitational time dilation effect. What up, Daryl? Still here? Variation gravity might be the key for manipulating a timeline. Well, I mean, uh, that's one and the same. Um, KU? How the fuck do you say that? Oh god, I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so bad with that. But uh, yeah, if you're going to manipulate time, you're going to manipulate gravity. They're one and the same. So space time, the space time continuum, fucking gravity is time. They're interwoven together. So manipulating one is going to affect the other. The thing is, when you consider that, um, if those two forces, which are like, there's okay, so there's four fundamental forces. Okay, so there's electromagnetism, gravity, the strong nuclear force, and a weak nuclear force. All right, those are the four forces, in nature. Now, uh, it's weird how some of these affect the other things, and some of the how um, like time and gravity can can be fucking affected by mass and energy and shit like that, and so like some of them are like all interwoven together, like you know it's just it's just it's really interesting when you start considering how would you actually how would you actually you know dilate time? How would you actually warp space time? You know, it just seems uh, if you can use in general relativity, if you can use um, E equals mc squared, which is uh, you know um, energy equals mass, or mass will equal energy. They're basically the same exact thing. And so if you have something that has enough mass or enough energy, it will warp space-time. And we know that for a fact. We know that from observing stars behind the sun during the solar eclipse. Einstein proved that, so we know it happens. So you wouldn't have to create enough mass in one spot. You could just create enough energy in one spot and do the same thing. So that's one way to start warping the space-time. And it makes you think, well, I wonder if some of those things have something to do with it. I wonder if the strong nuclear force and the weak nuclear force, if one of those or a combination of them is what could be used to expel the energy, uh, to focus enough energy into a single spot. If you could use a strong nuclear force or the weak nuclear force to do that, and I'm not talking like how Bob Lazar says, amplifying the gravity B wave or whatever, uh, but still one of those forces, like if you could use electromagnetism, or if you could use something else to manipulate those to affect a small area of space-time, since they all seem to have like a connection with each other. I don't know. I think it's cool, man. I'm sorry, I was way back in your comments. Like, you guys are probably thinking, oh man, this is like the fucking time is like real slow or something, or it's a delay. No, I was reading your comments from way back ago, so. we're still figuring out string theory when aliens probably solved it a long time ago. There's no fucking way string theory is correct. There's no way, dude. I mean, you go, so I mean, we'll go from string theory to advanced string theory to super string theory to M-brain theory and then super M theory. I mean, like they just they just fucking keep going, man. I don't think string theory helps explain enough. In fact, there's too many holes in it for it, you know, really to hold on, and that's why it's lost so much fucking support. Because especially with all the just new shit that they're discovering and everything, you know. Love my haze, don't need to understand. Excuse me. Check out Sky Scholar on YouTube. Smart people shitting all over modern cosmology and admittedly above my head. They make some solid points I could grasp. UFO proof. A lot of papers are coming out based on how put-off theories. Can send you a link. Oh yes, please do. Now, all right, so I really like how put off, right? I really do. However, a lot of Hal's stuff, you know, is purely theoretical. But I think that there's nothing really that Hal is putting off, or Hal put off is putting off, is doing in to make any like real advancements for science in any of the stuff that any of his papers or whatever. Like his papers always seem like super science fiction come to life, you know, that's so far beyond the capabilities of any engineers, and there's not enough math to to help give the engineers the approximation of it. See, that's the difference. Where theoretical physicists need the exact amount. They have to know exactly what's it. You know, engineers can fucking, we can just squeeze by it. You know, they can work around it. You know, and. But I mean, I really like a lot of, I love reading his papers and stuff like that, but I really think like sometimes I'm just like, I don't know if he's just reaching too far sometimes and totally missing his opportunity to like really make a name for himself, like a real staple in science, you know. It's not like the flat earth flakes talking about Einstein. They are actual scientists. Sky Scholar, worth a watch. That sounds good, dude. Yeah, see, you know, I fucking, obviously you guys know I like science and boring history crap. Hey, what up, Rob? How you doing, buddy? Then make me a blue wrench so I can post it. Was at TTSA shareholders meeting. Oh yeah, what happened with that, Franco? Q was like, please don't ask for wrenches, although you deserve one. And, hey, Proof, give me your take on this Emery Smith idiot. Mental problems? Who the fuck is Emery Smith? Oh, God, that sounds so familiar. Why is it not coming to me? Who the fuck is Emery Smith? Don't know. I forget. UFO proof. I trained in theoretical physics. There's a reason TTSA is investing in optics. Oh, I believe so. You know. Um. Oh. Oh, I got my Zippo. Thank you, baby. Um. Uh. Smith is a scam artist. Claims to have worked on 3,000 aliens. Oh, okay, I know that idiot. Um. Hey, do you watch Bruce Sees All? Yeah, sometimes I do actually. Um. Yeah, yeah, you know, I watch a lot of weird shit. He has some good stuff up there. Yeah, I think um, uh, if to the Stars Academy, if they do it right, I mean, they could fucking really do it. You know, there's no doubt in my mind. Uh, I mean, they put together a really good team of people, and absolutely, Hal Puthoff is a perfect person to have on that fucking team. All right, and yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't think like I'm fucking bashing, you know, to the Stars Academy, or that I'm bashing Hal Puthoff. All I'm saying is okay, from a scientific standpoint, all right, from an academic standpoint, not from a ufological standpoint. That's how I'm speaking about how, you know, for the scientific community, not the ufological community where they're, you know, doing, you know, doing what up, fool? What are you doing, man? Oh. No, I'm on live, yeah. Nah, you're all good, buddy. All right, stay up. Oh, shit, dude. My fucking homie is fucking his girlfriend, and he don't fucking know about it. It's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little fucking secret, alright? Don't tell nobody. That little girl. How cute she is, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's so fucking cute. um, um, proof it's at a point that if this TTSA works out, I'm gonna come out of the saucer. That wasn't a cop, no. Didn't that happen to you not that long ago, Kyle? What? Oh, yeah, that shit fucking did happen to me. Of course, my fucking homies didn't fucking know about it, you know, fucking nobody fucking knew about it. But I found out. Yeah, so, you know. But I'm like, fucking, these guys, like all those, them motherfuckers, they like fucking go way back, motherfucker. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I just know about it. And I'm just like, oh, what's up? You know, I'm like, I just know about this shit. I'm like, you know, but it ain't my place to be fucking saying shit, man. So, fuck. Did you see History's Mysteries got fucked by YouTube? I heard something about that. You know, I didn't actually see the video. I saw the thumbnail, like the title for the video, but I didn't actually watch it. What happened, Sean? That would fucking suck. Mystery History is fucking or History's Mysteries is one of my fucking favorite channels, dude. I was waiting for it to pass flew out the window, right, Dinkum? You know, you know, the thing is that, and I've said this before in other videos, that I think the military maybe a couple different branches. At least, okay, at least the NRO has a means of tracking and targeting and recording UFOs, and probably, okay, so if all we're able to do is videotape a UFO, okay, there's no way you could ever say where that UFO came from. You could never say what's inside of it. You could never say who's controlling it. All you could say is what's on the videotape, all right? And this is what the government has. That's the kind of information they have, is information like that, where they're like, we see it. We don't know what they are, but we see it. That's all they fucking know. So they don't know any more than fucking we know. People like me probably have more understanding than they do, just because we've had personal encounters at least, you know? And people like Adam who've had fucking abduction experiences probably know even more, you know? So, I mean, fuck, man. But I bet you the military absolutely has a way of tracking and recording UFOs. I bet you NORAD does it. The NRO most certainly does it. Because the NORAD, yeah, they might track it on radar, but the NRO most definitely has them fucking tracked on, you know, some kind of surveillance footage. Most likely from spy satellites carrying, you know, high-powered camera systems. You know, like the, could you imagine the Argus system installed on the satellite? I mean, and I've talked about that system before, that it can, you know, basically track everybody in a city. This camera can fucking track every moving target in the city and put a different shape and color box like over that target and track them as long as it's up there. And you know, having a camera like that, you could definitely track some fucking, I know they fly them around. I know that the FBI has at least flown Argus cameras around underneath their planes because of this one investigative journalist who did a story on the FBI doing these surveillance runs or whatever, but he didn't even know what Argus was. He was just doing an investigation about them doing these surveillance runs and didn't realize how important the Argus system, what the fucking camera system that they were using, that shit was created at DARPA. I mean, it's fucking, it's incredible. And I just tweeted out a picture that you can go and look at. It's done by Big Pixel from, it's like over China or something, or of Shanghai. And it's one of the most fucking incredible, detailed fucking, you can zoom in from like a mile away to someone's like face. It's fucking insane. You know, imagine seeing, you know, having that kind of camera, you know, and that's the kind of shit that they would have on their satellites and all their systems, that they would definitely, I think they have a way of doing it. And basically that means if they could do it, then we can do it. You know, I mean, there's a way to rig it together. You know, they might have the fucking, you know, the Bentley, you know, but we can put together a hoopty that will do the fucking job. You get what I'm saying? You know. So that's what I'm thinking, man. There's ways of doing it, man. Hey, what up, Harry Toe? How you doing, buddy? Let me go back. I want to see that's I said speed. No, it's okay. So Sean never answered that question. All right. Do you think 5G will help track UFO shit? Hopefully. Yes, actually, I purchased the Bob Lazar film, and it was fucking awesome. It was really good. If Bob Lazar is right in UFOs, use gravitational waves, wouldn't LIGO be able to detect them? It does detect them. Um, right? Well, I mean, it not on the craft, not coming from the craft, but just naturally gravitational waves. It detects them, but not not from a craft, I wouldn't think. um, Alien scientists make some strong points to doubt Bob Lazar. I don't know what to believe, but I want to believe Bob. Um, you know, no, really, alien scientists' points on doubting Bob are the same points as everybody else. He don't. I don't think alien scientists. Jeremy don't really add anything new to the fucking argument. Because I'm still sold on Bob, dude. I still think he's telling the truth, man. You know. Oh. Oh.
You about to run out of internet?
Yep. Let's say bye to everybody. All right. So we're out of here, you guys. All right. But I will see you guys next time, and hopefully I'll get a video posted tonight. All right. All right, you guys. I'm out of here. UFO proof out. All right. Later, you guys.
Nothing else.